Hey guys, welcome back to the Torker channel. Hope you've been doing great. Everybody's been riding the summer, having fun with the heat. Man, what a year it's been. We've had the EK frame launch, the Barbarian frame launch, the Pro X frame launch, the Freestylist. It's been crazy. Got a lot of cool stuff that's going to be coming out this fall, so make sure you keep an eye on the Torker Racing website. There's going to be some cool stuff, but in the meantime, I want to talk forks a little bit. So the original forks that came on the EK and the Barbarian, this 1-inch threaded fork, when we did the original forks that we sent out to everyone, this fork here had an internal taper so that this crown area that used to bend on the original forks wouldn't bend. Now the problem by having an internal taper is if you are running an old school stem that has a long quill, and I mean a long quill, you're talking about a quill that's going to have to run all the way down through here. It's not going to go all the way down. That's the problem that a couple people had, and they got really mad, wanted my head on a stick. I saw the posts, everybody sent them to me, trust me. So what we did to try and appease a few people is we did a run of these forks, and now it goes all the way through at the thinner diameter so that you can run your stem all the way down. Now the problem is, by having that thinner area, this fork is not as strong as the original forks that we sent out on the EKs and the Barbarians. So as a larger rider, as an older rider, if you're actually going to be riding this thing, you're going to want to have that thicker quill crown area for this. So with this new crown, as we took it to where, as you can see now, it's really nice and thick. And that way, by having this thicker crown, as you have the force of your wheel pushing on that steer tube, this thicker crown comes up and tapers up past the bearing area, up past the head tube area. So now you've got a stiffer juncture, a stronger fork. Your front end is really nice and stiff. Now, on the newer forks that we did for the replacement for people where they want to be able to run that quill all the way down, unfortunately, in order to be able to run the quill all the way down, you have to run a thinner steer tube. You can't have the thicker tapered steer tube. So it's going to end up being weaker because you're running a thinner steer tube and you have the force of both the legs pushing on this thinner steer tube as you're going through this area. Now, we have always done what we can to try and increase the strength of this area, and that's part of why we've done this tapered steer tube in the past and why it builds so much of a stronger fork. But there is that one disadvantage that if you have a long quilled stem, you can't run it all the way down. So again, we're trying to make it to where we're appeasing everybody. If you've got one of the old school stems, hey, we're going to do the thinner steer tube for you. You can run the quill all the way down. Unfortunately, it won't be as strong because you have less material and you don't have as strong of a juncture where the fork legs meet up with the crown. But if you do want to retain this fork, where it is the thicker fork, you've got the tapered crown, you've got the tapered steer tube coming up through here, you've actually got a genuine fork that you can go ride. We are doing the quilled stems that will have that shorter quill, so you can still run your stem all the way down. You've got the benefits of the stronger crown, you don't have the fork bending, and your stem will be dropped down all the way in position. So we have released these forks, the original owners. We've sent out an email. If you'd like to swap it for the thinner fork that has the potential for bending, you're more than welcome to do so. We've also sent out an email to where if you'd like to get one of the new Torker quilled stems that has the quill that will drop all the way down, we've sent out a discount code for everybody for that. And I guess with that, we are saying again officially that there is going to be a new Torker quilled stem that will be dropping this summer. So be looking out for it on torkerracing.com. But in the meantime, grab your Torker, get out, go ride.